Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a budget combo brew built around Raph and Mikey Troublemakers. 7 mana for a 7/7 with trample haste. When it attacks, reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal a creature card and put it directly onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. So this works really well with Mount Velus if that's your only hit. This is a 7 mana for a 5/5 flying double strike. And when it enters, other creatures you control gain double strike as well. So that makes the Raph and Mikey attack for 14. This attacks for 10, that's 24 damage total swing if you get this into play. And the way that we're kind of searching up the Raph and Mikey and putting it directly into the graveyard is with Lively Dirge. For just 3 mana, you can search for any card, put it into the graveyard. So we're trying to find an opening hand that has Lively Dirge or another way to put the Raph and Mikey into the graveyard, such as with Bitter Triumph. If you have this and the Raph and Mikey in your opening hand, this is a way to discard it and put it in the graveyard. You can also find it if it's on the top of your deck with Surveil Lands, which can be relevant. Surveil Lands also just kind of helps smooth out the deck. You can reanimate the Terror of the Mount Velus, but that's not that good. You really want to try to hit the Raph, put it in the graveyard, and then get it back with Zombify or Evil Reawakened, which returns a creature from the graveyard with 2 additional counters. So that's an attack for 28 damage total if you get this and this into play with the Evil Reawakened. So it's 1 more mana, but extra damage in case they have blockers kind of guarantees. Most likely it'll be a pretty big swing, and the rest of the deck is just discard Duress to make them discard any removal spells. Intimidation Tactics can be cycled away, but you can also exile their creatures, Hex, and Shoot the Sheriff, just the most efficient removal, and then Bitter Triumph, nice again because you can discard the Raph if you draw it with that. So that is basically the deck. Again, we're just trying to find a hand that can put it in the graveyard, bring it back, and win that way. So let's see if we can win with this budget brew in Standard. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, going first, we've got a Lively Dirge, so I think it's worth keeping. Let's see. Yep. Looks pretty good. Mulliganing. They're cool sleeves. Alright, let's go Duress on 1. Might as well. Let's do Flight 2 or Pay 1. We got Island, Deep Cavern Bat, Iron. Okay. Well, that's going to be kind of annoying, but we do have a Shoot the Sheriff for their Deep Cavern Bat. So we can hold that up. Oh, wow. Good thing I played the Grotto. Don't even need this Dirge, I guess. Alright. Just randomly on the top of the deck. I was thinking that would be a good reason to play it, but we'll see what they do. Yeah, they can take whatever they want. This is a pirate, so I can't target it with this. Yeah. That is true. Well, let's see. Pass the turn. And I'll take out Deep Cavern Bat. Use all the mana. Intimidation Tactics. I don't know what's in their hand. Is it worth it to use this or cycle it? Or to hold up, Shoot the Sheriff. I can cycle it at instant speed. This doesn't really do anything at all. Could put something in the graveyard that I don't want to draw. But I'll just hold up, Shoot the Sheriff here. Not sure if I want to use this or not. I just want to cycle it. To be honest. I think that's the play. I guess I could have played this and this. Because this covers their next creature that they play anyways. Oh. Well. Okay, that resolves. I take it out. And they can see my intimidation tactics. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, Bitter Blossom Bearer. On top of the deck. Keep that there. No reanimation spell. And don't feel like this does much. I think I'm gonna cycle this. Yeah, let's just cycle it now. No. Nothing. Just a lot of lands. The old Dream Beavers, nice. So I don't want any more lands. I could search my library for a swamp and put it in there. They could have a counter spell. In that case, doing that would be kind of useless, so I'll just hold up the Hex in case they have, you know, something counter unless they pay a certain amount of mana or whatever. Green Beavers, yep. I don't have a double, I don't have double blue. I see, okay. Alright, swings, and then we'll Hex this. Try to decrease the clock. Oof. Another one. Okay, well, let's cast it. Might as well. Is there anything that can give us value by being in our graveyard? Just lands, I think, would be the best use of this. Could put a terror, but if I draw another one, I guess I could play 2 Lively Dirges now. Yeah, let's just do this. Really not doing anything else besides thinning the deck. Kind of sad situation here. But top deck is what we need. And they drew another Womp, so they can play this now. Heyo. Alright, well, let's see if this is good enough. Okay, that resolved, but do they have a removal? They do, they do. Alright, back to the bin it goes. Did make them use their, not be able to play this, so... Gives us another turn. Ooh. I was saying, gives us another turn to draw another reanimation spell. Okay. Did they draw another removal spell? Oh my gosh. Oh no, okay. I thought they might have, but they do get to block this terror, I guess. They have to. No, they're just gonna die, okay. Fair enough. Alright, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. This hand doesn't really have a Lively Dirge or anything to do. This has a lot of removal, but no Lively Dirge. I'm mulligan one more time. There it is. And let's put back... What do we put back? Probably Intimidation Tactics and Bitter Triumph, or shoot the sheriff. Let's do. If we draw the Mikey, that will be bad, but hopefully we'll just be able to put it in the graveyard on turn 3 and not draw it. And this will save us some life, basically. Alright, Duress. Do I want to Duress on one? I think so. Reason is, well, this could maybe kill the Mikey if it got out of hand. These boomerang basics, I guess they can target their own stuff with it. I feel like this should be the take. Yeah. Accumulate wisdom is just too good. But we just have to be aware that they have combustion technique. Alright, so I might play this grotto. Ooh, shoot. There's one of them. Just in case. Another Duress. No, we want a reanimation spell or a land here. And let's take out the Gran. I do have a talent, though. That's going to fill up their graveyard with lessons, so that's kind of annoying. And this is just a dead card at this point. Really? Okay. Banded attachments. Yeah, this is already up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Gotta get them to tap out or play the thing. Ooh, there's a Zombify. Interesting. So we'll put the Raph and Mikey in the yard. Definitely gotta look suspicious to them. We'll hit a land next turn. I guess maybe keeping that Duress would have been useful. Ooh, there's another accumulate wisdom. Just ditching a land, and then probably gonna play a land, yeah. See if they tap out. I don't know if they will. I have 6. I did tap out though. Alright, land off the top. And they discarded the combustion technique. Alright. Interesting. Heyo! Alright, well. Don't need that, but yeah, this should get them here. Pretty nice turn 4. Terror and GG. Okay. Sweet. That's, yeah. Alright. Nice. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. Give this a keep. We got the Dirge and interaction. So we'll keep it. And this thing's gonna shoot some laser fire at me. Nice. Pizza. Okay, mono red. Yep. Alright, well, there's our reanimation spell. Let's see. Intimidation Tactics takes this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Take the 2-drop. And then... well, we can't shoot the sheriff either of these, correct? Because they're both outlaws, I think. Believe? Can't hex them, though. Yeah, I can't shoot the sheriff them. Okay. So, pass turn. Take out the Hired Claw before attacks. Let's see a reason to do it during my turn, but I can play something and maybe give it haste. Opponent is taking their time. Okay, they're back. Alright, let's take out this. I guess maybe there was a reason to not take the Ashling Rekindled. Because... let's see, they have 1 card left. Now I have land. I want to cast this. They could have like a 4-drop. I think I'm just gonna go here and get Mikey, Raph and Mikey into the yard. And try to get to 5 mana. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Ooh, Oger. Okay. I'm gonna fling it. 4. Fair enough. Definitely have to take this out. Guess we'll just see what's on top of the deck. Okay, another land. That's good. So yeah, because there's a land there. Let's see. I guess we'll just see what's in their hand. Don't see us losing this one though. Lightning strike. We'll just take this out. Give them an extra land. I guess that's okay. But they gotta do 12 to us before we win next turn. Essentially. And if red source, dealt 4 more, you can flip us back. Okay. So yeah, they could animate this, hit me for 3. They could strike me for 3. Basically, their options. Down to 9, and now we reawaken the evil and get him for a lot of damage here. Alright. Swing for 18 plus 10, 28 damage. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, got there. On to the next one. Alright, going first. Yeah, this looks decent. Can see what's in their hand with the Duress, I guess. And, ooh. Oh, definitely. I think I have to take the Betrayal, because that could exile my graveyard. This is sorcery speed, so I'm not too worried about that. This is the mana acceleration. Unfortunate, but yeah, anything that takes out the graveyard, we have to exile a card. Okay, I don't think that Bitter Triumph is doing anything. They just must have drawn that. We can go Grotto. See what's on top. Don't want another Bitter Triumph. I don't think. I mean, it could take out the Aclazods. Oh, so awkward. Okay. Exile this. They just keep drawing these, huh? There's a Duress. Alright, well, we'll use all our mana here. And put the Raph grave. Try to hit 2 more land drops to get to the Evil Reawakened. Alright. What is this? I can flash it back. I think because of that, I'm going to keep... Like, this doesn't... Well, I could Duress it away, but... Yeah, I'm just going to hold this Duress. And see what happens. Oh, yikes. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Got a lot of discard, huh? Well, we can take that down at least. Cycle this. If I hit a land, I'll want to play it. So, oh, there we go. Need a reanimation spell off the top. Yeah, they can flip. It's fine. And it's talent. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Whoop. Let's see. Each opponent discards a card. For each card, for each opponent who can't, you draw a card. Whenever an opponent discards a card, you create a bat. We don't necessarily need the lands. I think I'd rather discard this than them drawing a card. Alright, well. Did the thing anyways. Alright, we got like... let's see, this will put us down to 9, and then... Ayo! I was gonna say we need one turn to draw our reanimation spell. Let's see if they have an answer. Oh, alright. Well, that goes back in the graveyard, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that should do it. Alright, GG. And during my upkeep, I die, right? Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Okay, opponent goes first. No way to get the Mikey in the grave with this hand. Oh, keep this one. It's pretty good, actually. Dirge, Zombify. Bitter Triumph or Duress do we put back? That is the question. We're on the draw. I feel like Bitter Triumph gives us a better shot. Duress could whiff. Yeah, I guess like a mono green deck. Oh, okay. Well, we drew a turn 1 interaction anyways. Can maybe take their Badger Mole or something. Oh, the Bristly Bill here. Yeah, let's go Bristly Bill because they don't have any way of getting counters in their hand right now, so. Nice. Okay. Okay, so now, do we want to take this out? I think we should just do it main phase, whatever we do. If we take this out, we can draw cards. This could get them to... They do have some 4-drops in there. I think I'm going to pay the life, take out the Mikey, though. Could regret that decision. They have a 4-drop. No, they don't. Alright. So we'll go Lively Dirge. And... Raph and Mikey. And then next turn we got the Zombify. So they're going to have to do... something about that. Alright, well that's not going to do it. Alright, GG. Will be 24 coming in. And swing. Alright. Very nice. On to the next one. GG. Okay, going first. I think this is a mulligan. No way to get the Raph in the graveyard. This is better. Got this and this. Put back the terror. Try it out. Yeah, mulliganing can actually benefit this deck in the sense that you get to put stuff back in the deck, which is good. So, definitely mulligan aggressively with this deck, I would say, if you're playing it. Definitely want to mulligan until you have a way to put the Mikey in the graveyard. Because the deck really doesn't do anything unless you have Mikey in the graveyard. Yeah, let's just leave with Duress. Just a bit of a gamble, but... Okay. Sometimes that can hit something important on turn 1. Okay, removal. Probably worth taking this out if they play it. Like an angel deck. We need to get to 5 mana for the Evil Reawakened. And there's a Valkyrie, okay. Yeah, I think we take that out. Get pretty big on this deck. Okay, there is another land, which is good. There's the Raph. And pass. Alright. Let's see if they go Inspiring Overseer. I mean, if we draw a Zombify, we win. Momo. Into Overseer, yep. Come on, Zombify. No. That can take out mana value 2 or less. Let's just take out the Momo now. Or if they get a discount on anything. Now we just need a land. Come on, we can reawaken the evil here. Bounce their own guy and replay it, sure. Fair enough. Yeah, some good synergy. Heyo! Alright. Well, this should do it. Like 28 damage or something. Sweet, sweet. Yeah. 18 plus 10, 28. Actually, they can block this. Oh, I spoke too soon. This can do 18, and they can block this. This doesn't have trample, so. It's not over yet. It's definitely not over, but they do need to deal with both of these things. This will put them down to 4 life as well. But if they have another removal spell or something. No, they just alright. Fair enough. On to the next one. Alright, opponent going first. Well, we have a Bitter Triumph and the Raph in the opener, so I think that's good enough to keep. We do need a reanimation spell now. That's basically what we're looking for. So let's just start searching. White deck and a Duress. No, I don't know. I think possible that that's correct to keep it, but I think we just need to look for Zombify or something else. Too much of a gamble, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, and there's a useless Lively Dirge. Alright, well. Removal spells are sadly very ineffective against this thing. Can I think technically cast this and put this in the graveyard. See if they do anything else. Okay, they're gonna play that. That gives me a target for the Bitter Triumph. And this is Spider, Human Hero. Okay, it's not a outlaw. Take the 2. I think I'm just going to do this now, discarding Raph. Hopefully they don't have any, okay. Ooh, alright, guess I have any graveyard hate here, so. Shoot the sheriff on this. I could be greedy and try to use it on something they put more auras on. This is a +1/+1 counter. Let's see. I'm gonna be greedy. This is probably a bad idea, but okay. Because if they have another Shardmaid's Rescue, I can get pretty blown out here. Okay. Got a fountain port. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna try it. Okay. It's worth it. Alright. Oof. Another Lively Dirge. That is awful. Let's cast it just for the sake of thinning the deck, I guess, because we really just need a land. We need a land. And the worst draw on the deck would be another Lively Dirge. Let's put that into the graveyard. Okay. Lively Dirge for a Lively Dirge. I may be dead here if they have enough pump. This is 6, 7, 8. Not. We may win if with a land off the top. It's a close one. Okay, Spellbook Vendor, that's not enough to win this turn. Or Zombify or a land would get there. Come on, top deck. Show me. Okay. That mean I can technically survive? Probably not, actually. I don't think so, but I'll try anyways. Unless... Depends on what they do. Okay. Let them attack. See if they're gonna do anything with this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So, that's exactly 5 in the air. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, GG. Hello, welcome back to the wrap-up for the Raph and Mikey combo. This one was impressive, to be honest. I won a lot of my games in ranked with this, above 50% win rate. You do definitely have to mulligan until you get a Lively Dirge or a way to discard the Raph and Mikey. But, you know, I did find it was fairly consistent in what it was doing. The other thoughts I had, I wouldn't necessarily change it if you want to keep it super budget to just 3 rares here. But if you wanted to increase the mana base budget or just the number of rares, I would probably... The Evil Reawakened is good, but it's 5 mana, so I think that being at 1 turn slower than Zombify was sort of an issue in some of the games. So I'd probably... If you have Foggy Swamp Visions, I think that could be okay. It's kind of the only other card at 4 mana in mono black that you could play that isn't a creature that can reanimate this for 4 mana. It doesn't really matter that you're sacrificing it because you're kind of one-shotting people anyways. So you could try it with the Foggy Swamp Visions if you have any of these instead of the Evil Reawakened. Or you could try just splashing white for Rite of the Moth. That might be a better option because you can put it into the graveyard with Lively Dirge. And there were some of the games where this card was just kind of a dead card. If this was already in the graveyard, it doesn't really do anything. But if you had 4 Rite of the Moth, then you could use this to search up the Rite of the Moth. So you could even make another budget version that, you know, has this and is just splashing white for it. The deck seemed fine overall. I wouldn't necessarily think you need to play white, but it does, I think, would slightly improve the deck if you did. But again, it would add probably a bunch of rares because you'd have to play all the white, black dual lands and maybe cut the Hidden Grotto. So, you know, some trade-offs, of course, there. But those are my ideas for how you would upgrade it with more rares. Let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.